Hanging on the hanging on the
Banging on the speakers, ayy. This shit feel nostalgic, ayy. Feel like I was Frank, ultra from the palette, ultra from the aura, ayy. Shine like ultraviolet, ayy. You should bag up from me, cause I tend to get violent. Say I'm going
I know it hasn't really been a long time, but I feel like it's been a minute since we recorded. Missed you, pal.
It felt like it.
Hey, you know, as Americans do, we took a holiday.
Yeah. We celebrated.
As we do. But we're back now. Bigger, better, and blacker, baby. Hey, yo, it's the BSPGT finale. B.
We made it. We didn't give up.
We didn't give up. It got a little murky there for Tougen Anki in the mid.
It really did. It really did.
The mid-mark. But we were saying just before we hit record that since we were a couple episodes back and we now have the finale of both shows simultaneously, we're just gonna pretty much just like batch talk about this. Like
100%.
In the last couple episodes for each show kind of were like set in singular story beats.
Yeah,
so it wasn't really much like so much breakdown for this to
right
happen.
like we need to talk about what specifically happened in like episode 22, where it's like no, we can just talk about how the seasons ended.
So not of the Gachiakuta bias, but if you wouldn't mind, I would love to start with the T, because the running joke of them just sticking it to you like just kept continuing, bro.
But we can start with the T.
Cause I was with you with like the pacing of the show and how everything has been, and we've been saying like, yo, I wouldn't be surprised if like the finale of Tougen was like the fight between Shiki and Mikado. But no, they said, nope. We're gonna make the last several episodes just their fight.
Yeah.
And it was fire.
And I gotta say, they closed out the season. I'm not gonna say strong, but I'm gonna say strong enough to we'll have BSPGT season 2. We'll have that. Yeah, we'll have that. I was satisfied with it.
Yeah,
with the ending.
I feel the exact same way. Strong isn't the word that I would want to use, but I was satisfied. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Because you know what it was? Like they averaged out. Like we had a very strong first episode, a very lackluster middle part. And then I feel like the ending has been pretty again, not strong, satisfying.
Yeah, right? and look, they were down by 20 the whole game, and the final score they only lost by 8. You know
what it was? It's the Rams, and they just lost. Like they were down 21. Stafford
they came
rallied,
back.
They rallied. You made it. They was like, you know what? We might win this one, but too many turnovers.
And look, by the way, when this episode drops, Happy New Year, everybody. We are in the year 2026.
Hey, hell yeah. Happy New Year's to everybody. 2025 was a big year for us. You know what? Let's take a time out real quick and just say thank you to the lifers, the new listeners, and the fellow travelers, and all the amazing content creators. I'm just gonna throw out some names. I do apologize if I miss any, but shout out to G, shout outs to KO, Tim times 10, Senpai Silva, A1,
Senpai,
Relentless, like the anime addicts. Like I know there's so many people. D, Layla, obviously, Super Producer Mikey. I know I'm missing several amazing creators. Black Boma that we've done work with in 2025. You guys are amazing. You guys inspire us.
Darian,
our shit up. Darian, yes, killing shit. We killing shit, bro. Like me and Trav had been saying, we had a vision, a dream that we just wanted to find other dope ass nerds and just form Voltron and just talk about nerdy shit.
We're doing that. And shout outs to Melvin. He's going to be a soon to return guest, and then also our first recurring guest,
Devon.
Mr. Devon. Shout out to you, our good brother.
Wrapped up my hero in a major way.
Hell yeah.
Big facts. But yeah, great pickup, Trav. Totally spaced that it's been a busy 2025. 2025 was
listen.
quite
2026 is going to be it's going to be different. You know,
I'm so excited.
We have a lot of. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I feel like we probably was about to say the same thing. If just the slate of anime that is set,
it's gonna be huge.
Oh, just January's about to be crazy.
Listen, let me look up the name of the event because I don't want to completely butcher it. But it's gonna be a big year for Dragon Ball. It's gonna be a big year for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So all right. So on January 26th, there is. Look, how about me just turning this into.
Look, lives.
a quick news segment. Okay, so on January 26th, there's the Genki Dama Matsuri event. If I said it right. But this is going to be the event where they are announcing 2 new Dragon Ball projects.
One allegedly is this Dragon Ball Super
video game,
possibly.
So let's talk about
that. It's our show.
Let's talk about that real quick. So nothing has been confirmed. Nothing has been, even said. But there's these rumors circulating that there's a ton of rumors. There's always rumors that go around. But the one rumor
let me tee you up real quick, Travis.
Yeah. Throw me the. I'm gonna pass the rock over to you,
brother. I got off the backboard. So there was an image of the scene from the anime of Battle for Gods where Goku's like getting the Super Saiyan circle and getting his Super Saiyan God form. But a lot of people were peeping that the animation style had looked different. Like it wasn't like the same from what we had seen from either the movie or the TV show format. So people started sharing it, and there was like speculation where they were talking about something like, oh, are they, because with Daima and the ending and Super Saiyan 4 being on the canon, and people are saying like, oh, is it canon? Is it canon adjacent? Speculation came out that people were thinking that they might retcon Dragon Ball Super and redo it, whether that's like a full redoing of the whole story or just like adding in some stuff to connect Daima and then just let the rest of the story do what it did. And then the speculation, Travis, coming to you, where it really took off is the image of the Super Saiyan circle was taken down and it was flagged for copywriting. And they were saying that when they like backtraced who got it flagged, it was basically like Toei. Like, and like all like Capsule Corp and everything, like somebody, like a company representing the big brands of the Dragon Ball world were the people that got that image taken down.
Right.
Take it away, buddy.
Yeah, and so as Matt was saying, the biggest rumor that continues to circulate, and obviously any rumors that you hear, see, we got until January 26th, we're almost there, but is that Dragon Ball Super remake, which would be new animation because we knew how shitty the first set of episodes were for Dragon Ball Super. But
oh man, I blacked that out.
So when Mikey wanted to watch Dragon Ball Super, I told him, "Yo, just watch that shit. Just watch Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, and then start after that."
Yeah, because that clone Bubblegum Vegeta arc.
Yeah, the Patafu arc. Yeah. So here's the thing, right? So cool, right? If they remade Dragon Ball Super to be, if it's going to be animation that looks equivalent to Daima, then cool. In like the general sense, cool, right? But I would be more excited and not just say cool if we haven't had such a hiatus for Dragon Ball, because if they are doing a remake, number one, if you know how many episodes was Dragon Ball Super? 130 something,
bro. It was a lot.
And two, if we're doing seasonal instead of just continuous,
right,
brother, that's gonna take like 2-3 years before we even get to
tomorrow or granola.
Yeah. And so it's one of those things where, all right, cool, you can make the animation better, you can write it so that you tweak Battle of Gods a little bit to connect to Daima. That's cool and all, but brother. Listen, I'll say this, and you can say, maybe we try to find a way, but I gotta be honest with you, I ain't covering the remake.
Yeah, maybe do it. Yeah,
well, we can hop in for any tweaks that they add of like, all right, let's do a quick segment of like on the Battle of Gods arc. They have Shin and Kibito finally separated like they do before, but then I just and you know what it is, Matt, too? I'm not trying to see them remake that trash ass ending to the Goku Black arc. Like
or like the epic ass moments we got from the Tournament of Power. I feel like you steal those moments of like communal joy by like redoing Goku skateboard nose grinding the Kamehameha into Kella's face, bro. I don't want to see that again.
And turning into it's a Kaduzi blast.
Yeah, like that's some new shit. Like there's so many amazing moments.
Remember Crunchyroll crashed on the Ultra Instinct Omen episode?
Dog,
that Joan was an hour too.
I'm saying, bro. Surely.
And you raise a good point about the Tournament of Power. That doesn't need any. That doesn't need to be reanimated. So it's like, would it just be? Look, if they said we are reanimating, we're remaking Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, and then we're gonna jump to tomorrow, I guess that'd be a little bit. But at the same time, though, bro, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F are movies, and that's high quality animation.
And they were remade already. The anime version is not the movie. They had so much additional shit into that, bro. And dog, to touch on what you had just said, consensually, obviously, like. Even if they were to come out and say like like on some like how Dragon Ball Z Kai like was like, well, we're coming back, but we want to be more true to the manga. Like even if they were to like say that, like to try to spin it that way, we're going to reanimate it, but like closer to the manga. The Tournament of Power manga edition is fucking buns, dog.
Bro, they Toyotawa rushed through that shit,
yo. That shit is so bad.
He didn't want to do that shit.
Like Master Roshi is the launch point for Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct, yeah.
like
when I was like, wait, what?
Terrible, yo. Like. So like I wouldn't even be excited for that. Like, we're reanimating Super and for the manga. Like, no, I don't need that.
Right. Like now, if they said, which would be like, this would just be kind of like you're just doubling work, right? But if they said, if the two projects were like we're remaking Super, and then the second project is we're going to continue Super. After we're finally going to get to the end of Z and we're going to continue after that, which that doesn't make sense because I feel like the two projects announcements, one's going to be anime related and one is probably going to be a movie. So if they do a remake, man, like my first child is going to be 2-3 by the time that I'm watching
and aware contributing to the conversation.
That's what I'm saying. By the time I get to watch new content, she's gonna be able to watch it with me, and remember it.
Yeah, like that's that. Like the logic behind that is so flawed because it's like even Dragon Ball has built in a safety cushion of like retconning shit just because somebody forgot. Like they're like, like stupid reason, and we just accept it because like God, like God level anime, like right. So it's just like it would be so much of an easier thing to do to just give us a shitty reason as to how Daima bridges into Battle of Gods than to just redo all the Super to fit those plot points. Like you could like at this point again, starved for content again somewhat, like if they even gave us like a one-shot episode that just like connected Daima to Battle for God somehow, just to explain away why Super Saiyan 4 wasn't used in Super. Like that's really
Bro.
the major plot hole that you would need an explanation for. Everything
Legit.
else could just be like, oh, it happened in the demon world. Why would we bring it up? It didn't
Right.
come up. Like
you could, what you could do if you really want, like you said, just come up with a reason. Like, let's say they finally, they find like post Z, their one of the first arcs is finally Planet Sadala. They go to Planet Sadala and they show off all the forms again, and they show off Super Saiyan 4, and he says, well, we really only used this form this was only accessible in the demon realm. So that's why I couldn't show it to you when in the Tournament of Power or in the Universe 6 versus 7 tournament. Like this, I was only able to get this form because of something in the demon realm. We haven't gone back yet to the demon realm to figure out why that is, but you know,
you could literally,
or actually they had to go back to the demon realm to figure it out. And then they went to Planet Sadala.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or like you could have Goku try to do it.
Yes.
And it doesn't work.
And it doesn't work.
Like, oh shit, why isn't it work? And that's how you be like, oh, it's because of the magic from Never. Like, okay,
yes.
Cool. Like that's easy, done. We just explained why he never used it again.
Right? Yeah, you could even make it a funny moment where he's trying, and then
he's like,
and then
Vegeta
can be like Kakarot, you idiot. That's because Neva was able to,
like, you didn't realize your key was different.
Yeah,
shit,
Kakarot, you didn't realize you no longer have any magical key in you.
Yeah, like cake. Easy.
That's it, bro.
Just explain it away, bro. Like
that's
easy.
it.
And accidentally you just gave them exposure to different types of ki. Because like when we first encountered God Ki and they couldn't read the energy, there's what the fuck? Like where the energy, bro? Like so it's like that's a little precursor to them experiencing different types of ki. So look, we just solved your problem.
We just helped y'all out so you don't have to remake the show that's gonna take 2 to 3 years to catch up.
Mikey, this is the real. Like, come get us. You're welcome.
So yeah, we'll see.
Anki.
Yeah, January 26th. Stay tuned for Dragon Ball news. Big year for Dragon Ball. And isn't this the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball this year?
Yeah, I think this is just a major thing, like a really big thing all around.
Right. So okay. Tougen Anki.
Super happy about it. So speaking of animes where hands and feet are thrown, the last couple episodes of Tougen Anki were just about hands and feet being thrown, and I loved it. I was
and the confliction that Mikado was gonna face.
And I loved how they played that. Again, we've said with Tougen Anki, like where the parts about this show that are rough are really rough, but I really like how they've let this Mikado character play out, because like
I like Mikado.
Yeah, I was super ready for him to not believe Shiki until like the very end of their altercation. Like I just knew Shiki was gonna be. Go ahead. What you want to say?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that, and I was also about to say, or I thought Mikado was about to be on some like the fight doesn't officially end, and they separate with him still thinking Shiki. And like the next few arcs where like Shiki trying to like convince Mikado.
That's exactly what I just knew was gonna happen. But like having Mikado be conflicted while they're fighting, I thought was really like a fresh take on it. Like he was just,
I like the route they took.
Yeah, like even him having like the internal monologue where he was just like, some of this stuff didn't really make sense. He's like, but like I've gone too far down to turn back. He is an owner,
right?
Like like he did lose control. So it's like I liked how all of that happened all at one time, and then even when he had to like make the decision to like take him out, he was just like, hey dog, like I'm hoping this just knocks you out. Like don't die on me, bro.
I have two things that I want to point out that they tried in the past that didn't work, and what they did now in the season finale, I was like, that worked. So the first thing, when Subakiri, when they tried to give a quick backstory on him, try to make us feel bad and give us a sob story,
no one gave a fuck.
Right before he died, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, like Like he's a dickhead. He evil. That's it. Which I feel like what it seems like they're doing is it seems like they give a backstory of the Momotaro and then they say their age and then they when they died. So it worked for Shinya because
I liked his. I liked his a lot.
Actually. I liked his because number one, I feel like the way that they built up Shinya and showed to the point where we knew that he didn't have the physical and fighting ability, but he was able to get far through his wits, through his cunning abilities. And then when they showed his backstory, yes, and when they showed his backstory, and then also in the end where he's like, when they said he had died, and then he's like, he actually is going to be like an inspirational figure to those that are going to be in his similar position who aren't as talented, but like can work hard to get to a higher position. From the mud. And I thought that was well played because they gave us enough of his character and his backstory, or like his character and like why his backstory was like it resonated with him. Where I feel like with Tsubakiri, they just tried to quickly make us have a sob story for him, or sympathy story.
Tossed it in our face, like, oh, by the way, he has a kid, and it's like, okay,
you are hiding a child, is what puts the T.
That's why we didn't fuck with him. He was giving Aubrey energy. It was like, oh yeah, that ain't our guy, yo. That ain't our guy. Yo.
So that was number one.
We just watched him beat up a kid. Now you want me to care about his kid?
Yeah, right. Like we just saw him murder a child, and you want me to feel sympathy for him?
He murdered a kid using said kid's murdered parents' body parts.
Bro, nothing. I don't care what backstory you gave him. Like, he can rest in peace.
That baby better off.
That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck
that baby up right now.
Yeah, that baby living a great life. Like, fuck Tsubakiri. I'm going to say that every single time we bring him up.
That baby said, you ain't my daddy, shut up.
Hey, my daddy, shut up.
Hey, my daddy, shut up. I'm calling your mama.
Call my mama.
You so bad.
You so
bad.
Man, R.I.P. John Witherspoon, man.
R.I.P. And R.I.P. to the 10 times they tried to kill him before he passed away.
Facts.
Him and Jackie Chan, bro. They just kept trying to kill my man's off, yo. Like, what's going on?
They good. And then the second thing, bro, that I thought was done well, and then the first time they did it, I think they should have just not even did it. So at the end, when Jin says to Shiki, what are you doing sulking? That you just need to now get stronger so that you no longer, so you don't live a young moment. And so, I mean, so I'm jumping all over the place, but one of the revelation is because of his Kishin blood, if he uses his Kishin powers, it's gonna drain his lifespan.
Yeah,
and those who are children of Kishin tend to die young. So
straight out of the playbook of Kaiju number 8.
yeah. And so Shiki, learning this, he tried to laugh it off, and really he was like, oh shit, like I might die young if I don't like try to figure out how to get stronger. And then Jin comes over and is like, what are you doing sulking? Like, if anything, this means that you need to get stronger so that you don't need to use that power and you can live longer. And I'm also going to make sure that I get stronger and like, kind of like setting a nice friendly rivalry. But I thought
Deku vibe,
100%. And I think that was accurately placed in an accurate depiction for Jin versus that random moment in the middle of the season where he's like, oh, I guess I can trust people now. Like, wait, what? Y'all had like no bonding moments before that, and now you're just like,
y'all don't ever click up.
No.
When the gang splits up, y'all don't never click up.
That's what I'm saying. And so if they removed that scene.
I was about to say that moment would be perfect had they taken that nut ass hospital shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like that would have that ending that they had, that ending scene between Shiki and Jin. I still enjoyed it in this season finale, but had they not had that nut ass moment before, I think it would have hit even better, because now it's like, oh, Jin's starting to come around a little bit, versus the other time when it felt like he did a complete 180 and all of a sudden was like, oh yeah, this my man's now.
Yeah, about to say my man's fucking ice heart done been thawed all the way out of one moment.
Yeah, put it in a microwave real quick, like
and it's just like my man didn't even do nothing like specifically special.
No.
He dug you out of a rubble pile, which anyone who would have got there in that moment would have did.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like he did something like
he didn't
crazy
jump in front of a bullet for
Yeah,
you,
I was about to say, like he jumped in front of a Momotaro and then was like, yo, I got you. And it's like, no,
Yeah,
he
like,
just
my man came looking for you, found you under some rubble, dug you out.
bro, so yeah, I don't know. But
speaking of Onis who have grown on me more, and I really fuck with them a lot. Masumi, I like him a lot. Yo.
Oh,
yeah, he's cool as shit.
He's funny because it just like and I like too how they made jokes about how he just has that same blank
the same
smile on his face
versus if he's a robot or not. Like, yeah, like when my man lost the whole foot, same expression. Yeah,
and he was ready to die quick. I was like, damn, all right,
like yo, yeah, he's like, he's like, I ain't even really a field guy anyway.
He said, I don't really fight like that, no. Anyway, so
he said, look, he said,
you got it, King.
He said, who told my dumb ass to be out here trying to fight? he said, I'm the invisible nigga. Like, who told me to be out here trying to fight?
He said, now I'm out here and they can see me and shit. Come on, man.
He said, I'm just out here visible.
Yeah,
tripping, yo. I was out here tripping, yo.
It don't work on his berserk, man. This some bullshit.
Oh man.
Yeah. So and you know what was funny too? I like how both him and Mudano knew the connection that Shiki had to Mikado, and they're both like, hey man, look, we gonna need you to, we're gonna come in and help so that we can kind of tame Shiki down. And I truly did really enjoy
that whole interaction was like amazing.
Oh,
like,
bro, when Mikado was like, wait, you are trying to get them at the negotiation table to end this?
I can't tell you how hype I was that Mudano just like said the plan, because I feel like in any other anime it would have been some veiled thing.
Yeah. Like we'll see you at the table soon. And Mikado's like, what?
What?
Like,
it's not in my best interest to kill you now. Like, and leave or some shit.
Yeah.
And it's like up in the air, like, oh, wait, are the Oni good or not? But for him to just be like straight up, hey, we ain't gonna hold you, big dog. We sick of this war, bro. We're tired.
Yo, we tired of fighting.
We tired of fighting.
We just try and break bread, but y'all don't want to listen.
Exactly. I just knew there was gonna be like a classic misunderstanding trope, and Mikado was gonna be like, y'all are the ops. I knew it.
Yes.
Yeah. But for him to be like, nah, bro, we wanna be friends.
Right. Right.
Like,
because
we like y'all white drip. We're tired of wearing black all the time. We would love to
think we could do a collab where, we could have a little bit of the white, a little bit of the red, a little bit of the black.
We could do a Kith off-white collab, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You be seeing the Jays, they got red, white, and black. Come on.
What happened to Kith? I don't hear that brand no more.
I feel like more creators and more brands have kind of like emerged where, but Kith is still expensive. Don't get it. That should still be. I was about to say,
I'm sure the price tag is still ridiculous.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody had a Kith collab like 3-4 years ago.
Oh, it was everywhere. It was everywhere.
The range of this podcast. Nowhere else.
I mean, you go see a Kith and Oni collab too soon.
Look, I'm trying to look. That's what they're trying to get off, bro.
It's gonna be the or a Momotaro one. It's gonna be the Super Kitty.
the Super Kiri 3s.
Yeah, Super Kiri 3s, man.
All fight collab.
Yo, but I in the way that we say that we hope that Gachiakuta has like so many episodes, so many different arcs and everything. For Tougen Anki, I think
they've opened it up. They've now given themselves mad avenues.
Well, they opened it up, but I do think it's something that should be a closed story, like on the shorter side, not like super short, but on like the shorter side. Because, and so with that being said, I like the fact that we now have a Momotaro, and not just any Momotaro.
We got 3 of them who might be.
Yeah, we have one definite.
Ain't so bad. Yeah,
Who's
definitely
who's a prodigy, and I like the fact that not only did he get to see, well, number one, see Shiki still be conscious in his berserk state, be upset at the fact of what's going on, and Mikado realizing, oh wait, like he's in pain. He isn't trying to do this. He isn't trying to kill me on his like just own free will. But number 2, Mikado learning that like, oh, Oni actually are not these beasts and demons that we are just slaughtering them for. And I think it's important that they have now one Momotaro that is completely like, and he saw his own kind in Shinya get innocent people involved, kill children, kill families, use humans as pawns. And I think that, that's going to be important, because if they just had if season 2 was once again just Momotaro being like, Oni are the evil, Oni are devils, kill, kill, kill. Oni being like, yo, chill. We're not like that.
Momo good.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if they had another season of that, I'd be like, all right, man, this is going to just be BSBG. So, so the fact that they have that, and I do think,
it'll be BSBG CT, and we do the challenge.
adding that. But I feel like Osuke and Tsukiyomi. I think the 2 of them. I don't think they're at Mikado's. They're definitely not at Mikado's thought process, but I think
they respect the fisticuffs.
I feel like they had some respectable fights to the point where when Mikado comes back and talks about it, they're first gonna scoff at him, but I do think they could be swayed into, like, I could see Asuke taking the road of like, I want to keep them alive because I want to keep having good fights.
Like they fight with honor. Like
I think he's gonna be on that type of time of like, I don't like them, but I like fighting them, and I don't want to kill them because I want to keep fighting them.
On some like, there's not enough honorable people in the world.
Yes,
so we gotta keep some of them around. Like on the same time. Yeah, no, for sure. And Tsukiyomi was just like, straight up, like, oh yeah, he could have killed me and he didn't. So I owe him one. He said straight up, like, I owe him one, bro.
And I could see him pulling out some card that says, the future says that
card or some shit. Yeah,
2 divisive entities are gonna come together.
And you know that scene is gonna be is like the card not facing the audience, so he give a little look.
He's gonna look at it and be like. And just like nod his head like, I'm with you, Mikado.
Hell yeah.
He'll pull out the card and be like, well, I'll listen to you, Mikado.
1000%. So obviously this is all speculatory, but Trav, I feel like we might be on to something in terms of like what season 2 might be, in terms of like this faction of Momotaro that aren't here just for like radical, like extinction of all the Onis, and just like, hey, like we'll police bad people like we police bad people, but we're not about to just like hate crime like everybody.
Versus, we're just not gonna eradicate motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like the ones who be tripping balls, like those are the ones that we'll worry about. But you had sent me a post on Instagram that it showed like a different Oni uniform. They looked like to be gray or black, so they had their away jerseys on. Or whatever,
and that one, that whoever they were showing off, and are you talking about that screenshot I sent you of whoever that was? Yep. Now that person looked like the type of Oni that the Momotaro,
like a pure blood person.
That looked like that Oni looked like the Subakiri of Onis. If I was just to judge a book by its cover.
He looked like he or she like looked like they on some like death to all Onis yesterday. like all of them. Like it's Momo or nothing. Like,
Yeah, like we not coming to the we not coming to
no,
the
yeah,
table.
he said ain't no table, bitch. Ain't no table.
Wait, did you think that was that person an Oni or a Momotaro in that
I thought it was a Momo. Was it an Oni?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought maybe because of the red and black in the picture.
So the red and black.
I thought it was like an elite like Oni or something.
Yeah, it was the
or a high ranking Oni or something like that.
It was the jacket over the shoulder look that kind of made me think Momotaro, but it could have been an Oni, but it definitely seems like somebody who ain't with the blending of the the factions.
Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, maybe it's there's always a rogue group that isn't with the opposite side. So maybe it's some rogue group that maybe it's a rogue group that just wants both annihilated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can see that.
They're like, yo, you're just fucking up though. You're just fucking up the world.
All y'all are trash.
Like we need to get rid of all y'all.
I can definitely see that for sure. But Track, because we got to get the Gachiakuta because that
for sure.
In its entirety, how are we feeling about Tougen Anki?
I think
the bolt soup to nuts. One of them sayings.
Listen, I'll say this.
Yo, what the fuck happened to your Mogi?
We still don't know.
She's still in that box,
bro. Bro, just like listen, just like Roddy Ricch, she ain't come out with nothing since the box, bro. Where's she at?
That's hilarious. I'm just sitting here like trying to think. I'm just like reflecting on.
They couldn't even throw like a gag after end credit scene.
That would have salvaged the show for me if they had like a scene of just like a little cutaway of her in a box. That would have been the geek. That would have been the geek.
I'll say this. It's still not something I'm gonna tell people to rush out and watch. I will say if you started it and you left, I'm not mad at you. If you started it and you're still watching it, I would say keep watching it.
Watch the Shinya stuff. The Shinya arc is worth it.
I would say to watch all that. And you know, let's go into season 2 with somewhat of blind faith, but also, listen, long-winded way of saying I'm not mad at anybody for the decisions they made
for leaving or staying.
Yeah, I think the show is okay. It had a good enough ending to keep me tuned in for season 2. And
voice acting was great.
See, you watch the sub, I watch the dub, and I do think the sub voice actors.
I watched the dub for.
I watched the sub.
Okay.
So I would say the sub was good too in terms of the voice actors. But yeah, how do you? What is your takeaways?
Same kind of almost like eerily similar to you, like the show. I think I might have liked it probably like 0.1% more than you did. Probably like,
that's fair. That's fair.
To head who liked it more, probably me. But yeah, I could have just like this show would have been a perfect 12 episode show. like this did not need to be 24 episodes.
Yeah, bro.
And I feel like that's really where all the issue is they had 24 episodes to fill what should have been half of that of content. Like, you know, they literally went on 2 missions. We literally only seen 3 different locations. It was
they barely trained
the Shinya City. Yeah, we didn't really get no training montages. They didn't even complete the original teaching session.
Actually, real quick, they didn't train for literally. They started the first session and then they got some emergency call and then they were just set into action. This was basically like as if My hero started with the hero classes, then all of a sudden the Nomu
Just
showed
threw
up,
him into the
and it's like,
streets.
hey, go fight them now.
They said provisional licenses on day one. Here you go. Yeah, they legit like never even went back to getting their Oni training.
And
So,
now it sounds like they're just about to just
they're like
be
the team.
doing real
Like,
work.
the team. The
Yeah.
school, yo.
Like,
Oh, you know what? You know what? If they lean into, and I'm assuming this is based off of a manga, so I'm assuming that this
Yeah.
show's written out. But we've seen recently,
that's what you would hope.
yeah. But I was gonna say we've seen more and more recently now that like animes aren't afraid to change the source material if they think it's going to be more engaging for watchers, i.e. Tournament of Power manga versus
Yeah.
anime. So I was gonna say I would not be mad if they kind of lean into the noviceness of Shiki's group for a next season if we meet other students at this school that are just like so much better. Then
Yeah,
I
bro.
would be like, okay, them being rushed through makes the shitty pacing of season one kind of worth it if we open up the world and they're like the shittiest of all the Onis.
Or if they had some sort of like tournament and like there's like
They're just
a
puns.
yeah, like if there's like some sort of courses that clearly like people who went through like a curriculum got through, and
just,
they get cooked in those, but then like in fights,
the one skill trainers,
yeah, and like the actual fights they do extremely well because they have real life experience.
Exactly. Like if we get that, I'll be like, okay.
Like literally these student the Oni, they interviewed for the job, got the job, and got zero onboarding.
Bro, they got put on the fry machine day one. Like, they didn't work their way up to the fries, bro. They was like, you want fries, bro? Like,
said
I need you on my drive-through window. Like, sir, I don't even know the job.
Say you got this, big dog.
Hey, believe in yourselves.
So yeah, Tougen Ankai season 2. Y'all still got some. Do I say fans? Y'all still got some viewers in the brothership.
You got some onlookers. You got
we'll see y'all. We'll stream y'all next season. Don't worry.
We see y'all. And again, to the Dubcast, Zeno Robinson, that boy is employed,
booked and busy, booked and busy.
And
we here to support.
Right, transitioning to another show that he is booked and busy on. Just, I'm gonna say it here on these airwaves on your TV screen. I have reworked my top 5 favorite animes of all time. And Gachiakuta has made it into my top 5
already. I mean it's great. It's great. It's great. I can't even knock that.
Bro, it's so good.
Not saying I would knock it. Can't even knock it though.
It's so good. And then just knowing that there's so much more that we still have to like be gotten or given.
Yeah, bro.
It's like we haven't even made it back to the sphere yet, bro. Like Rudo still got to get back on that little bitch that threw his bear away, yo.
Bro,
we still need that get back.
If they have, so we learn obviously that throughout the end of the, not just the specific last episode, but throughout the end of the season, that the Raiders, they're trying to get up to the sphere. At least Zodal is. He doesn't say exactly what he's trying to do outside of like, we're going to take down the sphere. We don't know exactly what that means. But if next season, the following season, whatever, if there was a certain set of episodes that strictly focus on the Raiders and their plan to like go up to the sphere,
like a Phantom Trope returning home episode.
You literally you knew I was going there because that's one of my favorite Hunter x Hunter episodes of all time. But yeah, also like when they do finally get up to the sphere, because I feel like that's going to happen at some point. I need just like, I don't need any cleaner involvement. I just want to see what Zodal and the Raiders do up in the sphere.
and we see, I don't remember which episode it was. We see like when they had like that kind of like shadowy printout of the roster of the Raiders roster. We see that there's other Raiders that we haven't met yet, like that are part of like the main team. I don't remember like which scene it was, but or which episode. But yeah, I would absolutely love to see like a Raider exclusive episode of just them like unleashing their power on people
Yeah,
who
bro.
are protected by the plot. Like I would love to see that for sure.
Bro, that would be heat.
That shit would be super fire. Really quick, and I know we wanted to get off Tougen Ankai, but there was one thing that I did just want to say that I like super duper appreciated. The emotional intelligence of Shiki is something that I think should be applauded by the writers of this show, because we always
we're gonna talk about the end credit scene.
I was gonna talk about I did want to touch on the end credit scene because that was amazing, but even the part with him and Mikado when he was just like, how can I apologize to him? Like I did so many terrible things to him. Like he'll never forgive me, this and third. And he still like, got through the fear and apologized. And it's just like, we always talk about like forgiveness and, like not holding on to that weight and stuff. But I feel like for Shiki to not only accept and receive his apology, but then to also echo back like, it wasn't on you, big dog. Like I feel like that was such a powerful thing, because it's like he could have just accepted the apology, and I feel like that would have been enough for Mikado in that moment. Like for Shiki just to accept the apology, like damn, like he didn't need to forgive me, but he did forgive me. But for him to just go that extra mile, like it's all good, bro. I get it. Shinja, he lined you up, bro. Like, happens to the best of us. But yeah, I just thought that was a super powerful moment. And then just like, whether it's me, you, Jordan, Justin Hood, all of our male friendship groups, like having long lasting male friendships, seeing that in an anime of the just like platonic male love, like I just thought that was a really awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I'm sure there was probably like people that were like watching that dynamic go down, like, oh, Mikado's into Shiki, and it's like, no, he's this ain't Will and Mike, man. It's
they didn't have friends growing up.
They just just two bros that were like, yo, I fuck with your energy, me too. Let's be friends.
Oh, you like guns? Me too.
Such a guy thing to bond on, guns.
Yeah. And to your point, Trav, like even with the Mudano stuff, we found out that my man's bombed out. Got the blackout tattoos. I did find like the exposition of explaining blackout tattoos to be like a little cringy. Like, all right, we get it. We get it 2025. When he was just like, aren't those blackout tattoos? I'm like, all right. That wasn't unnecessary. But even that, and like Mudano being like such a a stern person, but then we got
him
like,
getting tattoos for each one of his fallen comrades.
Yeah. And even what did the doctor call him? What was his nickname for him? He called Mudano something. Damn it, whatever. But he had like it was like Danny? Was it Danny? It might have been Danny.
Danny. It was Danny. It's Danny. It's Danny.
Yeah. So like even like him referring to him as Danny and kind of on some like Eraserhead, awesome Mike type time. Like, yeah, like Mudano might be like annoyed by him because he's too much, but like you could tell like that's like his man's. Like,
yeah.
We grew up together. You're just weird for real.
Say you just weird that far.
But yeah, again, just like seeing that, like it don't got to be Will and Mike. Shout outs to Will and Mike. I'm not even gonna get into spoilers because Stranger Things is still super fresh.
Yeah. Well, by the time that this episode comes out, this series is over.
True. We'll see.
Yeah.
See how this conversation continues. But I did just want to point that out really quick. But yeah, back to the Gachiakuta of it all. We had amazing bro moments in that too, with Rudo and Zanka when he visited him in the hospital and brought him the flowers and everything. All of that was dope.
And then him being like, like I don't want to. I feel like I'm imposing sphere culture on down here on the ground.
Yeah, bro. The
How
way that
about
they touch stuff in this whole show, I just love the angle that they play with like everything. Like even when Zonko was having like that little like mini moment where he was just like, "Oh damn, am I a bad friend for trying to like not help Rudo get revenge?" Like
yeah,
yeah, on something like damn, like am I a good friend for encouraging the revenge, or am I a good friend for encouraging him to like live a normal life? Like shit, like what do I do here?
what's
Like
the big cleaner's name again?
the Delman,
Damel,
yeah,
Delman.
Delman,
How,
yeah,
how about how he's how about
whatever.
he's just like Android 16
Yo,
in
he's
terms of like
1000% Android 16, man. All right, so do we want to just address the elephant in the room right now, or do we want to like you just
well,
slow walk it real
listen. No. The first podcast we did together was called Elephant in the Room, so I think we should
Hey,
do that.
my man, Ether boys. This nigga Tamsy.
We asked that
This,
question earlier.
this.
Like, don't y'all feel a little bit weird
Yeah,
about him?
we said there was
Something,
something about his
yeah. We
energy.
said something seemed off about him.
Something
Something seemed
seemed
off
a
about him.
bit off about him, and we couldn't place it. We was like, maybe he's just weird, like maybe he's just a side character. So this is just how we're not supposed to really like pay attention to him. But we get a after credit scene that it would appear that Tamsy, not even appear, it just it is what it is. Amo is chained up in somebody's dungeon, and Tamsy let his hair down. I guess when he's evil, his hair is just down.
I was gonna say, yeah. How about how he let his hair down for that?
And
He said, I just got back from work.
yeah, facts. He's like, yeah, I'm done pretending to be a good guy.
Yeah.
But it would I will say appear, because we don't know the context in which Tamsy has Amo chained up. Like we don't know if Tamsy got Amo chained up or he just is aware of Amo being chained up. Like we don't know who it was. But I will say, and Trav, I had talked to you about this off mic. I had went back because the dub is 2 episodes back from the sub. But I couldn't wait. I just wanted to finish it. But I went back and watched the dub for the episode when Zodal, Chitoni, and Bundus are escaping. When he was just like, "Oh, my experiment's over. I got all I need." Like right after Nordstrom gets sucked out of the hole, and, like, dies and everything.
Nordstrom.
And when Zodal's going to escape, Rudo like yells to him, and he was just like paraphrasing, and he's like, "Wait, like you never told me what you did with Amo." And remember, a couple episodes back, when Rudo was asking Zodal about Amo initially, he was like, "What's an Amo?" He was like, "You keep asking me about this Amo." Like I had no idea. And we thought at the time that maybe that was just his like disposition, like because he said, "I don't like to waste words. Like I don't like to talk about things that aren't relevant." We could have been that, but now painting it in a new light, maybe Zodal did just send Jabber after the boots. Like, maybe he didn't have anything to do with Amo getting chained up. But really quick, to the point that I was making, Rudo yells out to Zodal. He was just like, "Oh, you never told me what you did with Amo." And very strangely, Bundus says back, like he's like, "Oh, that kid doesn't even, he has no idea." And I was like, "What the fuck don't he have an idea about?"
And I don't remember like seeing that or taking note of that in the sub.
I did at all. I didn't notice it at all, but it was like such a very prominent point where he was like, "What did you do with Amo?" And Bundus just laughs, and he's just like, "That kid has no idea, does he?"
How about Bundus having all the answers low key?
But had it been anybody else that said that line, I wouldn't have looked too much into it. But Bundus being the one that was asking bro all those questions about Arca, and he's like, "Oh, what's up with your boss? How much do you really know about?"
He said, "What's up with your mans?"
Yeah, like, have you ever seen him use his vital instrument, bro? What if the winged giver, going back to my reckless speculation of Arca possibly being involved, what if the winged giver and the assistant are Tamsy and Arca?
Bro, I was about to say, yeah, what if Tamsy is the winged
giver? Oh my god. Wait, bro. What if the winged giver and the assistant are Arca and Simu, bro?
Listen, there's some suspicion. There's some. Did you hear me right there,
bro? Because I'm thinking back to the movement in the Amo flashback when the giver without the wings, when he knocked out Freaky Boy, and it was like super quick lightning backhand. And then Simu's fighting style was she moves super quick, like a lot of hand-to-hand combat. So I'm like, dang, bro, what if that's Arca?
I don't. Yeah, like that could be it. The fact that Tamsi has Amo, maybe,
bro,
he could be the wing giver because of just like his association with
like primary antagonist vibes.
Yeah, because the fact that like she had seen the wing giver and Tamsi is the one who seems to have captive of Amo.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe like
Tamsi might be one of the two, if not the wing giver.
Yeah, bro. Giver. Something about Tamsi isn't adding up.
So what?
But like you said, this could be him giving like the primary antagonist vibes.
Which would be which again, then it's just like,
oh, there's always a mole,
bro. Then it's like there's always a mole. If Tamsi is the primary antagonist, is Tamsi a raider? Is there a different organization of people that
are the raiders once again, like we were talking about in Tougen Anki? There's always that rogue group that
anti-heroes,
yeah.
And I'm kind of starting to feel like the raiders are just like the anti-cleaners. Like it's like they just don't care as much about people, but like their overall mission here, especially if Tamsi's part of like maybe some other group, because we do know that there are we got introduced. Well, hold on, really, let me ask a question to see if you remember. So the group of people that Zanka comes from, was that the Hell Guard as well, or was that called something else? Because part of me feels like it was. Remember, like he was training to be something, and it was like his family comes from. Was that the hell? Because I was gonna say we got introduced to the Hell Guard, but I don't remember. If that's Zanka's like people, like where he comes from.
I don't think so.
They recall. This feels Googleable.
Yeah, I would say keep going. I'll look it up.
I can look, but so either we met them again or we saw them, but we meet this group of people, the Hell Guard, the elite. They have these awesome red uniform fits, and they come and pull up on Arca looking for Rudo.
Yeah. So real quick, as I was trying to look it up, like this is not like anything, because it's probably a question that popped up from the last set of episodes, but like I was like, oh, I do not want to go into these spoilers, but when I type in when I type in Zanka before I can type in from the Hell Guard, it's like is Zanka dead? I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Can we get out of here?
But it must be from. No, he's not currently part of the Hell Guard.
Yeah, I can't remember the group, and I'm sure we probably said it in the episode that we did when we reviewed that episode. So yeah, so we see the Hell Guard. They're coming. They're looking for Rudo. Him being a spherite. But they're like, Arca's just like, oh, you usually don't trip about us filing reports late, and like we got on, like, he's with us now. Like, why are you taking such like a vested interest in this particular spherite? So we get that. Bro, there's so many webs to this show that I'm just like, this could be a show that lasts for so many years, because we got a really big reveal outside of the Tamsi being the snake ass motherfucker. We got more information about this Watchmen series. We got a name. We got a name of the Watchman, the one of his best friends, the Undertaker. And the Undertaker happens to have the same last name as Rudo, which I love the fact. I love the fact that they just avoided telling you Rudo's last name the whole show, that you didn't even really think of it. Like Rudo just feels like Naruto. Like, just
Rudo.
Yeah, he's just Rudo. Like, so when he was just like, wait a minute, he said my full name.
Is Rudo's, was it Subarek or what?
Yeah, it was some with an S. Like something with us. Let me see. Yeah, Shoreback.
Yeah, Sherbeck. Yeah, something like that. We're gonna see what the dub says, how they pronounce it.
Yeah. Exactly. Once the dub comes out. So yeah, I will say that last episode with watching all the kid cleaners go on there, a little mini adventure. I loved it. I love the fact that Fu might potentially join up with that. Yo, that's another plot twist,
bro. Fu. He just needs someone to give him orders. That's what it seems like.
Me and you were sitting here plotting like Fu,
and Zodo left him for dead.
Dog, well, me and you were recklessly speculating. We was just like, oh, we could see Fu like feeding into whatever his alter ego thing is, and actually being like a fucking menace and like fucking Engine up, or him and Engine like getting into it, this and the third. But it seems like Fu might end up being one of the cleaners. How about? I feel like it fits, yo. Like, I feel like
1000%. How about? And I think that Engine would be like his perfect like mentor or something like that. Like I could see Engine being
or even bro, like if he joins like that kid in the group with Gita and Dear Santa. Why is Dear Santa? Bro Santa?
Yeah, Dear Santa. Yeah, bro's the OG.
Bro's the OG.
Is bro Mexican? Like dead ass. Like you know how like I feel like he's Mexican.
In the dub, the voice actor to me does sound Hispanic a little bit.
Like I feel like, and plus Gachiakuta, they make sure to be culturally diverse. So
I'm telling you, like the showrunner, the creator of Gachiakuta, like 1000%, like goes to cookouts.
100%. Like I could definitely see Engine being able to get the best out of Fu. Like, hey, look, you don't need someone to hit you first to let out whatever powers that he has that we never saw.
Yeah, and I feel like if they're gonna build it up. Oh, hold on, I wanted to look it up just to see the voice actor, the dubbed voice actor for Bro Santa is Mexican.
I mean, I don't know if that was because of
his name is Gerardo Davia.
Okay,
sorry if I said that wrong.
Because I was like, I saw his because the way I think
he wears the band.
Yeah, how low his bandana. I said, oh, all right, I see what we're doing here.
Hell yeah. It's fucking Hector from Next Friday.
What's the name of the one Spanish, the one Hispanic guy that's in like every he's in the Fast and the Furious movie. There was a meme where he says
his name's Hector in every movie.
They said he plays the same. He's the same guy in every movie.
Yeah,
he
Hector
might be
in every movie.
He's in the multiverse. Like
him and Wong. Marvel. Just in all the things. I feel like Nick Cage is a Nexus being as well for some reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Nick
like Cage, you mean John Madden?
Yeah, dog. That shit looks so good. Yo.
Yeah, no, it does. It does look good.
We gotta get high and go see that.
Oh, that's that. We're gonna do a special edition for that.
1000%. Only here on the Brothership.
Only here.
It's where you come for the content, but you
stay for
the culture.
Yes, sir.
For the culture, baby. But yeah, Gachiakuta. Loved the last episode when they tried to kidnap the kids.
Yeah. Almost had Rudo until he said, "Yo, your scent smells nasty.
Smell like candy, bro."
Say you nasty, boy. Like
he said, "You smell like a freaky ass nigga. You a 69 guy,
freaky ass nigga. He was a 69 guy.
Hey, run away,
That's literally what Rudo did. He said, "Whoa,
football,
what?
Yo, field goal punted the shit out of my man's, yo.
Got him good."
And then I love how the homies co-sign him. They was like, "Yo, he was a kidnapper. Great job, bro."
Yeah. We knew. We just wanted to make sure you could point that out.
Good job, bro. No, I again, like, expectations subverted. I just knew Fu was about to be one of our biggest ops heading forward.
Bro,
like
I know,
one of the biggest homies, and I'm super hype about it.
And we got our eyes on you, Tamsy.
Yeah.
We got our eyes on you. You know,
do we gut instinct, bro? Is Delman oblivious to Tamsy's treachery?
Yes, I think he is.
So. I think
Yeah,
so too.
I think so too. I think
I think that's why Tansy hangs around Delman. Because he's like, oh, I can blend in, but he's
man,
it's in my
can't
shit.
wait for the emotional moment of Delman where he's like
When
feels
he
so
finds
betrayed.
out,
Bro, he's gonna snap. He's gonna snap. He's gonna snap.
That better be a one-on-one fight. We need that. Like I would be willing to have that be how Delman dies. Like Tamsy kills Delman for that emotional impact. But yeah, that reveal, like when he finds out, like, oh, the homie's a fucking snake.
And in that scene, I feel like he's gonna be talking at a normal volume and calm, and they're all gonna be like, oh, this is how we know Delman's really pissed.
Yeah.
He's not yelling, he's not loud.
Yeah, it's like you don't see his eyes, just the brim of the hat. Just like no eyes.
Yeah. They're like, oh, he's pissed. He's pissed.
Yeah, bro.
That's gonna be epic when he finds out the betrayal.
I could see it like if he finds out, I could see him finding out the betrayal and not getting to address it in that moment, like Tamsy escapes or whatever, and then like whenever they go to raid wherever Tamsy's like real base of operations in, it's just like, and the group needs to split up, and it's like Delman goes to find Tamsy. He's just like, I'll handle him. Yeah. Like,
how long do you think it'll be until Tamsy is fully revealed as? Do you think we'll just get more like subtle hints next season now that it's kind of like, you know, revealed, and then like because it feels almost as if like it won't just all of a sudden just come out. Yeah, like it'll just kind of be like a slow build.
That's literally what I think is gonna happen. Like where I'm torn at is I don't know if they're gonna like have the audience know and then just like torture us with watching this snake ass nigga just interact with the
right. They're gonna like
or if like they'll leave it up in the air to be like, yeah, he got her chained up. Yeah, that's fucked up. But it's like, but is he really the op? Is her being chained up an immediate op like activity, or is it related to something else? That if that makes sense, like he's not
what if they like when they start the next season and all of a sudden he's actually like just like feeding her like real food and like helping her out and shit, like
teaching her to read and shit.
Yeah, like he's actually like treating her well,
or like I and that's why I say like I'm assuming that he's the op. I could see a world where,
but I'm still leaning he's the op. Yeah, I'm still leaning he's the op.
No, for sure. But I could see a storyline in which like maybe Tamsy needs Rudo for a specific thing, and Amo's a distraction. Like I can see like that being the motive as well. I too though am leaning more
like he's still an op, but whatever his oppy goal is,
it's not
Amo can't be distracting Rudo.
Yeah, or if like maybe he's not an op. He's just like has selfish goals that don't line up with the cleaner, and Amo being in Rudo's life doesn't allow him to use Rudo the way he needs to use Rudo, like in a pawn. So it's just like, oh, you're a piece of shit, but you're not like the villain. Like other times. But
you just an individual piece of shit, but. You know,
I could see it because this show is so layered and like multi-dimensional. I could see it going that way, but for like the not since Naruto and Sasuke obviously turns back. Can I remember where like a perceived main hero has actually ended up being the bad guy? So it's just like I feel like we always get like, you know, like the side main characters that like turn evil or like the extension characters, but to have like a main cleaner, especially knowing how Rudo feels about like his found family, like if Tamsy ends up being like tied to or directly involved with like Regto getting murdered, that's gonna be crazy. Like, that's gonna feed generations. Like that arc, like,
and to see what Rudo would do in that moment.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you that I'm sorely tempted to read the manga.
Well, bro, you know what's so funny? I was like, this is one of those anime where like when they go in between seasons, this is one where you're like,
Tough,
do I read the
like,
manga? Do
I
I
think it's
do it?
I think it's gonna depend on like when, because they already announced that there's gonna be a season 2. I think it's gonna
For sure.
depend on when season 2 is coming. Like if they're on some like
If they say,
2028, I'm like, nah, I'm reading the manga.
yeah, we can't wait.
We reading it and we reviewing it right here on the Brothership.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, but if they like 2027, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, if they say 2027, I'm like, I can feel the time. I can feel the time.
I can get there, bro.
Let's say 2028, and I'm like, all right, well,
Manga time.
spoiler alert.
Let's facts. All the spoiler warnings, like yo, biggest spoilers we've ever done here, ever.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
For Brother Trav, this was very slice of lifey. I enjoyed all of it.
Yes,
yeah, the trying to cheer up Remlin. Loved all that. I loved the whole thing with Zonka.
She gave him the Popeye.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love that whole interaction where Zonko's just like, hey, like your ultimate goal is to save Amo, right? Well, you're not really good at talking to people. So how about you go practice? Like,
yeah,
go practice helping somebody else. And when it's time, like, you won't be weird. Like,
when you want to be weird for real.
Like, yo, like don't like if you remember last time you and Amo were face to face, you beat the shit out of her.
Like really like put like
yeah,
was really
like,
cooking.
The pause on her, bro. like that was like the physical version of like if you see me getting in a fight with a bear, like feel bad about the bear. Like, pray for the bear, yo. Like, I'm almost the bear. Like you were mystical in that
Yeah.
So like I like that was another great thing. They do the going from one show that struggles with pacing to another show that like has, in my opinion, almost like perfected pacing. Like they do a great job of like progressing characters' emotional beats, like while still making it relevant to the story like that's happening right now. Like
yeah, they do a great job of all the different interrelationships amongst all the characters, whether it's the main
really
characters, the side characters, all that. So now Gachiakuta forever. Gachiakuta forever.
Gachiakuta for life.
No, for life.
For life. Yeah. Like even and like we'll close it out. Like even just like the small thing of them knowing that like, oh, don't ask Dummy for real flowers, like get some fake ones, or like Engine falling asleep on Zonka mid conversation, like big bro shit. Like, you know, like they didn't need like the exposition heavy about how they're great friends. Like it was just like, oh, like the comfort from my man to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap, bro. Like, you do what you need. You do what you need to do. I'm gonna just go to sleep right here.
So you do what you need to do, big dog.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of, like you said, like establishing like all those individual relationships, which is gonna make this fucking Tamsy. But oh, bro, Engine, when he finds out dog, hold on, yeah, we will end it on this because
we'll see. We're gonna see a different Engine,
brother. Especially with them having like that whole thing about like his name means like to bring people together, and that's like his like perceived superpower, and everybody's like, oh, like Engine brought us together, we're a family because of him. If he finds out that one of his people that he brought in is a fucking snake, bro,
he gonna take that. He gonna take it personally, where he's gonna say, we might. You raise a good point now, because instead of Delman fighting him, maybe Engine
might,
because he thinks it's gonna be it's his fault that they brought in this snake.
Like I could see a scenario where, because we don't know Engine's past, we don't know what he once did before he became a cleaner, but one would assume it had something to do with fighting at a minimum. But like we do know that like he made Rio agree to never use a gun. Like, what if that's the thing to like set him over the edge? Like him and Tamsy do get into it, like, and you know, like he is heartbroken over the betrayal, and like, you know, like, oh, I brought you into this family, like what you did to Rudo, like all this and the third, like, and we've seen him reach for that satchel twice now, and he's like, I don't want to have to use this, but we don't know what this is. Still, like, what if my man got a burner, bro? Or like, what if he takes Rio's burner and he's just like, wow.
He said, I swore to never use it again, but in this scenario, I have to.
Like, because like Tamsy's vital instrument, or at least what we perceive to be Tamsy's vital instrument. You know what's funny? Now that sentence that Zodal had said when they were talking about, they thought Bundus had like multiple vital instruments. He had said something real, it was like a throwaway line about like, oh yeah, of course someone who didn't know what they were looking at would think that he had multiple vital instruments, but that'd be a mistake. Some shit like that. I'm wondering if that was like just something just to kind of put out in the universe that like, oh, a giver can have more than one vital instrument. So I'm like going back to the Tamsy thing, like maybe Tamsy's vital instrument as we know it, that the yo-yo with the binding thing, is all about constraint and like holding the people. So it's like maybe they do get into a fight with him, they're all restrained, and Engine, he gets to the gun and you gotta let that shit off, bro. Like,
it's no longer fun when the rabbit got the gun, man.
And on that note,
bow
to all the lifers, new listeners, and the fellow travelers, we have reached our final destination as we arrived aboard the Nama station. But you know that the journey never really ends, and we know that we can't change this world without you. So lend us your vibes by way of likes, listens, reviews, and subscribes. And the easiest way that you could do that, matter of fact, real quick, PSA, me and Trav try to be and are pretty reachable and active on Instagram. So we know we tell you guys all the time to, you know, click the all-powerful link Triomite in the episode description below. But we would love to interact and talk with you guys. If you reach out to us on our Instagrams, whether it be the Brothership's Instagram, which is in this episode description, or me and Trav's personal Instagrams, which are also in this episode description, we'll talk back. We love talking nerd shit with you guys. So yes. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Talking back. Yeah.
I just wanted to put that out there because we tell you guys to click the link all the time. But yes, Instagram is the most effective and easiest way to interact with us. And we would love to interact with you guys. But like the North, always remember, whether you watch it or you read it, we all still need it. So open up your nerd eye, point it to the sky. And we will see you next time aboard the Brothership. See you soon, Space Cow people. Dodon Ray.
What are you doing with our chickens? We're going to take care of our chickens and harness our friends. Peace.